I'm Jack Vitale, live out here in Melrose, Queens. RCC, kidney cancer, metastasized into my lungs, and now it's visiting a few other places, such as my lymph nodes. I have a spot in my back muscle where my kidney was, but I'm doing okay. Grace of God and some really good doctors. And I'm here to talk to you today about that. I was diagnosed in November of 2014. And I forget, it was a Wednesday night, and I was just not feeling well. And in a matter of minutes, everything changed. Went to the hospital for what I thought was a kidney stone. And the doctor left and said, you know, there's a rare chance it could be cancer, but I doubt it. That's just what he said. Came back an hour and a half later with a look on his face and told me the good news, that it was cancer. And everything stopped right there. I didn't hear nothing, I didn't feel anything. It just stopped. It's true, I've heard people say that before I had gotten cancer, that they go numb, and I never understood it, but you really do. Everything goes, you go deaf, you don't feel anything, and you're stunned. I think that's what it is. I think you're stunned, and I had never been stunned like that before. But then you have a choice. You have to get up. You know, you have to find out what to do, and you have to fight. And I've been doing that ever since. First thing that I thought that it was over. Right away you think, well, I'm dead. That's it. I think it was like 52 or something, and I thought that was the end. What can you do? Because you hear cancer, man, and you just, that's all you hear is cancer. You don't hear what it is. What part of your body it is. You don't hear that. You just hear cancer and you just think it's over, but it's not. And I'm here to prove it to you because it's 2.5 years later and my life really hasn't changed much, to this day anyway. Being a musician, and especially a drummer and a percussionist, it really takes a lot out of one's body, even if you're healthy. But I have to tell you something, that when I'm here, when I'm playing or with the other musicians or something, I don't ever feel sick. I forget that I have cancer, it doesn't exist. So I guess it's sort of a therapy, and it's never stopped me from drumming. I mean, I went out to Arizona to ride horses in the desert so far, and I've been blessed that my life hasn't changed much. Will it be like that a year from now? I don't know. But so far, no, it hasn't changed anything for me. I have such a great support team. I'm blessed with a great family on both sides. I have in-laws that have been there for me. My family's been there for me. I have a wife who does all the research for me. I don't read nothing about it. I can talk about it, but I can't read it. She does all the research, and the support she gives me, she makes it worth getting up every day. My kids are great. They're all there for me. Without any of that, this is a tough ride. If you don't have that, please find somebody that can help you up, because you do fall a lot. I don't mean physically. I mean up here. You do fall a lot. You need that support. I've gone through mostly immunotherapy. I was into what's called interleukin, which is pretty rough. It's a pretty rough 5 days of your life. And everything that can happen to your body happens to you in 5 days. But then you recover within the next 5 days. So I went through that, 21 treatments of that, and I'm now on a trial, with Keytruda and something else. I'm not sure what it is. And I think it might have stopped working. So I might be onto something else after this. But, I try not to get scared. I try not to get depressed, but that happens. Everybody knows that. And, whatever medicine I have to take to keep alive and good quality of life, I should say, I'm going to do. When I feel depressed, I come down here. This takes me away. I mean, there's some days that I can't even get down here. I mean, I've been depressed where I don't even want to come down here, but my wife, God bless her, she'll tell me, get downstairs, hit something, go down there and make some noise, and this is my therapy mostly, or I'll go out to play with the musicians. When I'm with them, all this goes away. That's probably my therapy, and exercise is important for something like this, Unfortunately, I don't do too much of it because this really takes it out of you. Try doing this for 2 hours. But that's mostly it. You have to keep your mind occupied. It's the hardest part of this whole deal, by the way, is your head. That's where the fight is for the patient most of the time. The doctors do the rest. And I've been blessed with some good doctors, you know, Dr. Molina, she's great, you know, and all the other ones that I've had have been good to me, and good for me, I should say. But therapy, have something you can do to take your mind off things and focus that negative energy into something positive. In the beginning, I went to Montefiore. That's where I did the interleukin, IL-2. They were great. I mean, they were great for what I needed at that point. You know, when you have cancer, I'm finding, well, I should say I know now, it's a journey. You don't just go to one hospital and bang, that's it for the rest of your life. You go from hospital to hospital, doctor to doctor, depending on what you need, I mean, to stay alive, you know. And I've been blessed. I've been hitting the great doctors every time I've gone out. And like I say, I've been blessed with them. I can never thank them enough. What the hospital does up in New York Presbyterian, Cornell Presbyterian, first of all, they run a little, every 2 months we all get together, the patients get together with the doctors. And we sit around on Saturday morning and we talk about this, and they tell us things, what's going on, and we give them feedback. You know, we tell them how we're feeling, which helps them, you know. So that gives you, and through that I've made friends that I would have never made before. I would have never met any of these people, and some are younger, some are older. But you know, it doesn't matter because we're all family now, you know. We know nothing, we know a little bit about each other, but we're all family. And it's a special bond that, it's a funny thing, it's a bond that I wish I never had because it involved cancer, but I'm so blessed to have it. You know, these guys, these people are just, they mean a lot to me, and I got a feeling I mean a lot to them too. I can call these people any time of the day, and same with them, and they do sometimes. And they're brothers and they're sisters to me now. First of all, you know, don't give up. Just try to take a minute, especially if you just found out that this is what you've been dealt. Reach in, have faith in God, you know, and if you don't believe in God, I don't know. I don't know how you can do it. I know I cannot do it without God in my life. No matter whether you're Catholic, Jewish, Hindu, whatever it is, man, just whatever it is you believe, hold on to that. And you can pull it out of yourself to help yourself. Never give up. Always remember that it's up here is where the big battle is. You deal with that. Let the doctors do the rest, and stay close to your family. If you have, you know, you need a family. You need your family. And if you don't have immediate family, and there's some people that don't, you have friends or anybody. Get close to somebody because you can't go through this alone. It's really a dark ride, man. You don't want to go through this alone. So my advice to you is stay strong. Keep your faith in God. Keep your faith in your doctors. You know, listen to what they do, what they say, everything they say. Do what they say. You know, you'll be all right. It'll be easier for you. You know, and none of us know where we're going to end up. Before I got cancer, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't know how many days I had left in this world, and I still don't. I could be here at 70 years old. In fact, I plan on being here at 70 years old. You know, but you just take every day one step at a time, man. Don't rush nothing. Don't wait for the end, because then you're just wasting whatever time you have here. Don't wait for the end, man, because you're not supposed to know when it's going to be here. Listen, I always tell people this. I say, listen, I'm not dying of cancer. I'm living with cancer. And that's how you have to look at it, you know. Listen, we're all dying of something, whether you know it or not, you know. But, so just live with it, you know. Do the best you can every day. And keep yourself healthy, exercise. Just don't think of it as you're dying of cancer. You're not. You're still alive, so you're still living with it. And you know, maybe it'll make you feel a little better. Maybe make you feel better a lot. You know, but it's the truth, and that's what I tell people. Look at it that way. Make it a little easier on yourself. Don't spend the rest of your days here wondering when it's going to end.